Do you ever need to mail something with just a stamp and you don't have any stamps and you really wish you could just print one out from the internet? Here's how I do that. Okay, so I'm experimenting selling some cheap items and mailing them just with a stamp instead of tracked first class postage, which is what I always use. And the reason I'm doing this is, well, it's complicated. The reason I'm doing this is because now we have all these new free listings in our stores, and I want to bulk up the amount of items in my store. And I happen to have a lot of cheap postcards and things like that I would normally lot up. But as an experiment, I'm trying selling them for $2 a piece with just letter rate postage, i.e. a stamp. This is not to make a mint necessarily, but it's to get a lot of activity going in my store and to up the number of items in my store quickly, and so on and so forth. And it's just an experiment. I might stop if it seems like too much hassle. I don't usually sell things for less than about $9-10. So we'll see how the economics of it work out. But at the moment, it seems fun. The problem is I ran out of stamps and I ordered some more, but who knows when they're going to come. In the meantime, I need to have a backup solution for mailing out items at a stamp rate. You can't do it through eBay. You can't do it through Pirateship. So this is what I do. This item needs to mail with just a stamp. So I go to my print shipping label page, and here I collect the address, which is over here, but you can't see it. And I go to this other site. It's called orangemailer.co. I've already signed up for an account, which you can do quite simply. In their most basic plan, they ask you to fund your postage ahead of time. So when I signed up, I put in $10. I have been using this for a while. You can see I have $1.56 left in my balance. So obviously stamps don't cost too much, so $10 lasts me a bit. All I do is paste the address from eBay into this site. Unfortunately, they haven't implemented the cool feature that Pirateship has, where you can paste the whole thing and it parses it for you or imports it automatically. So you have to actually type it. Once you get the address in there, your return address should be automatically populated because you have an account. And you go down to this little section here, packaging, and choose USPS letter. There's obviously other things you can choose as well. It should be 1 ounce or less to qualify for this rate. You can set up a default size. I have mine in there already. And then you do show available rates. Choose a rate, and I would like a stamp rate, please. And then you just do generate postage label, and you get this little window kind of like Pirateship. You hit the printer icon to print it, and it should fit on your labels. Once you're done, you just close the window, and that's it. Let's just take a break in the proceedings for a moment to discuss the pros and cons of mailing things with a stamp. So the pros are, if you're mailing something simple and light that is under 1 ounce, such as a postcard or a baseball card or some sort of piece of paper that can ship safely without too much cardboard padding, it's a great incentive for people to buy and get cheap shipping. That's a pro. It's also cheaper and simpler for you if you regularly pay for shipping. The cons, however, are that the item will not be tracked and it will not count towards your possible qualification for top seller rating on eBay, which requires you to always use tracked shipping. So if that's important to you, don't mail with just a stamp, any of those things. But if you want to experiment and see if selling cheap stuff with just a stamp increases your sales, then go for it. So it's not the easiest, most elegant solution, but it is a quick solution, and it is my backup for when I don't have actual physical stamps on hand. To finish up, I go back to my eBay tab, I hit the back button, and I mark the item as shipped. And it goes away. There you go. So that's how I get around mailing with stamps when I don't have stamps. Hope that's helpful. If you know of sites that have a better workflow than Orange Mailer, feel free to put them in the comments below. I kind of chose it as at random. They do have a 3-cent per label fee, so I'm actually paying 58 cents per label. And they have other plans where you can save by paying more if you need the economy of scale, but I'm not in that world. Hope this is helpful. Please like and subscribe, and thank you, and take care.